What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nisha. Um, I want to come to people today, not in a informing mode, but kind of like in a self-educating mode on how can I say this? Well, I'm gonna start it off saying with the don't X, don't tell, way of life that some people use, and what I mean by the gay community. Um, what first brought it to mind is because I have a friend, a female friend, and she was telling me how she had met this guy, and he wasn't from here. He was from New York, and then Baltimore. We're from Baltimore, so someone down here from New York. There's a little, you know, new thing. Saying he was so nice and so fine and this, that, and the third. So as a friend, you hear so many good things about the person that they're raving about. You want to meet them, but she would always say like he's working a lot and so forth. But to make a long story short, before I got to meet this guy, she stopped hearing from him for a couple of days, and she called the number that she had for him, and he was sharing it with a roommate who, in so many words, gave her secret away that she was actually a female. Now my friend swears up and down that she didn't know anything. She did not know that this guy, his what she say, Jay, was a female or whatever. She said, he even had facial hair, not real deep facial hair, but like chin hair and mustache hair, which I can understand because I know a lot of women, even in my family, that has hair, facial hair, not a goatee or nothing, but you know how some women might get little stubble or long hair or whatever. So that can be believed. Like I said, I never met Jay, but what I'm going in, but like I said, long story short or whatever, she winds up getting in contact with Jay, confronting her or whatever. And she was saying that, well, you never asked, and I live my life like a man. I, do everything in my life like a man. So why can't I come to you like a man? First of all, I believe wholeheartedly that as long as you have the functions as a woman and everything, you just wear men clothes, and you might holler at females and you sleep with females and everything. If you're living as a lesbian, you should tell the people that you come in contact with that that's what you are. You are a girl. Now I know some rough looking bitches out here that can pass as men, and they might be so wrapped up in their lifestyle that they forget that they're actually women. But when you are living as a lesbian, you should tell people that. Now they get in an argument and they beefing and everything now. Like seriously beefing. My friend that said if she's seen her, she gonna whip her ass and everything. I don't feel like it's to that extent. But some people don't play those type of things with that type of lifestyle. Just like with these gay men out here. They taking these birth control pills and these hormone shots, and they're getting the titties and getting fake asses or doing whatever to make their ass like women. They're dressing like women, they're acting as women, and the whole nine. They meeting these straight men out here. There's and or you can just, especially with men, you can talk to a man and know that he's not gay. You know what I mean? So if you getting that vibe because you're not dumb, if you're getting that vibe, why still going to cahoots? And then when these men are ready to beat the shit out you or whatever, and I know incidents of that where they had this gay guy like scared to come out his home because he was fooling people. Now I know some people that had this other transgender lifestyle feel that after they have gotten the surgeries and the name changes and everything, that they're no longer a man. Like I was on a YouTuber channel that's a transgender, and he was saying that he's not gay. He was a man that has transgendered into a female, and he says that he's not gay. He's a woman. Now I differ with that But I kind of I can understand because he has went through the transgender. He no longer has a penis, I guess. He has changed his name and everything. He dresses as a woman, acts as a woman, lives his life as a woman. So he feels that his male, what he was born as, is no longer of. Now, I don't know. It's just I can understand that, but still, when I think of it, even from the trend, knowing that he has changed his life into a woman, I still see gay. I still would recognize that person as a gay person. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and that's why I said I'm coming with this video more of education, because I just don't agree with that. I still would look at him as a gay man. Like, not as a gay man, but I would still look at him gay, because it'll always set in my head that this is a born man that has, transformed some things of his body, but he was born a man. I don't know. I don't know, but just like I said, I know I'm gonna get heat and all this stuff because some people just wanna attack rather than understand. But that's why I say I'm coming to with this as more as you know information, because I want to understand, like, really, like, how can a born man that just has done surgery and transformed his life could say that he's not gay because he's transgender now. I just don't understand it. I don't know. But hopefully I would get some understanding responses and, comments from people who maybe that has, that are transgender themselves, and I don't know, maybe, hearing more or whatever, or feel from people's personal feelings that are transgender, I can get a better understanding. But I just don't understand how you could say that you're not gay just because you have transgender yourself, whatever. But like I was saying, people out here, it does not cause anything. I know some people say, well, I'm going back to the don't ask, don't tell, when I'm saying that, it's not right to trick people, because that's honestly what you're doing when you don't inform people who you really are, just because you feel that you're this type of person. Like, really, you don't. And sometimes when you talk to some people, you never know what their mind is. Like, I was watching something, and the guy was scared to tell the other guy, it was Jerry Springer, let me just put it out there, but, he was scared to tell the guy that he had been seeing or whatever that he was really a guy or whatever, because he liked him so much. And he wound up telling him, and he found out that, he was into being with men. You just don't know, and it will cause a lifelong of hurt and, fucking with people's lives, because in some people's lives, those type of issues, like dealing with being gay and stuff like that, is really a issue. And some people out here, like, you got people, that get told on because they're gay, or get told on because they, had a little one night stand with somebody that was of the same sex or whatever, and they kill themselves, or just all this other crazy shit from people just being selfish and thinking about themselves. But, that's just, my little take on that. And like I said, I hope that y'all enjoyed. And, I would enjoy your response, video responses, comments, and everything on how, some transgender people, how they feel about not being, how do they feel about not saying that they're not gay, that they're actually what they have transformed themselves into. I don't know. I hope I haven't, confused anyone. And like I said, I hope I do get comments and things of that nature from people from the transgender community on that subject. But until next time, comment, subscribe, rate, and peace.